hello, hello. I'm so excited once again to be live for another monthly reading. So, welcome to our June 2022 energy reading. Guidance messages, whatever needs to come through will come through at this time. I still sound a little stuffy. So I'm kind of getting over a cough and a little bit of sinus stuff. But other than that, all is well. So if you are here live, please let me know how you're feeling in the chat. Say hello. I'd love to just check in with all of you. So before we get into the reading, which I am really excited for, it looks like it's very dynamic this upcoming month. Very dynamic. So once again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. This is a general reading. Once we're done with the general reading, we're going to go into live reading. So if you are here live, I will let you know when you can put in a little something in the chat so we can do your reading. So before we begin, I would like to share that we have on June 3rd, which is actually when Mercury goes direct. Woohoo! We have our community soul circle. So if you are interested in joining us for some breath work, some movement, some meditation, some connection and community for an hour and a half, then please do join us. Everything is linked in the description box below, and I'll put it in the pinned comment as well. But I would love to see you guys there. We've been doing this for a long time. And yeah, I'm excited to really tune in and begin to practice and integrate and embody whatever energies are moving through us for this month to really just prepare. The second thing that I wanted to update you guys on is that if you haven't already seen my new program, Liberate Love, which is a 4-month self-love expansion journey for women, is open for enrollment and application. So if you are interested in that, that is also going to be linked below. And other than that, we're here, we're alive. Remember that you can always let me know if you have any requests for videos in the community tab. I would love to just see what would really support you guys. But yeah, all right, let's get into the reading. That's all the things. Let me know if you're here. So overall, the first things that really were coming through was softness. And it was really interesting because it was very kind of back and forth with like the softness and the need to let go of or sacrifice or release our old sense of being, or almost this identity. I feel like there is a crumbling down of the identity of a lot of us at this time. And this is also on a really big collective level as well, not even personally and individually for us, but just like so much is really just being not only shown, but torn down to the level of truth that lives within us. So this month, we are really seeing this continuation of dropping even deeper into stillness to really reveal and begin to tap into our higher self, this true self within that isn't necessarily just being shown, being attached to a certain identity here. So, this is huge. And I hope we are following along with all of this. But overall, there is a sense of continuing the work that we've been doing. If you have been going through a lot of shit, if you've been going through a lot of just turmoil, just going back and forth with things, confusion, maybe you don't even know what's going on, you feel stuck, whatever is moving through, or maybe you're just releasing a lot, doing a lot of shadow work during this time, this is also divine. And yes, it will be continuing in June, but we are going to have so much divine support here. What I wrote down is divine encouragement, approval, and protection. So this is a continuous reminder that like what you're doing is beautiful and it's part of the journey. And to remember that this is not a linear journey, right? We're not just going up the mountain. We're going in this spiral here. And I pulled this card from like a newer deck here, round and round. So we may be seeing that patterns are coming up, especially with Mercury retrograde, which will be going direct on the 3rd. We'll see these things come up, but we're going to continue to be put in certain situations until we allow ourselves to actually learn the lesson that they are there to provide us for, you know? So really allowing us to shift our perspective here, to awaken this more divine perspective that isn't necessarily clouded by the ego, clouded by the mind and the stories that we've been telling ourselves. And this can seem like, oh my gosh, this seems like a lot of work. Oh, blah, blah." And it's like, okay, sure, you could see it that way. But once again, you can do this. You can allow yourself to shift and move and to see and perceive from a place of power rather than a place of victimhood. So, just really getting clear on where you are keeping yourself safe and comfortable in places that are no longer serving you. Because what is coming through is the alignment of your true frequency, the alignment of your authenticity. And in order to really tune into this authenticity, it involves us having to really tune into all aspects of ourselves. Excuse me. I might be doing that a few times, but really heading to this place of truth involves us accepting and seeing and being with and feeling all these different aspects of ourselves that are arising again and again and again. So if things keep continuing to happen, if you're seeing that, patterns coming up, cycles coming up, it doesn't mean that you've done anything wrong. This just means that this is an opportunity for you to actually step up in those situations and make a change, to, apply what you've learned, apply what you have gained through the experience. Okay, so just remembering that, allowing yourself to open up to that part of you that begins to see from a higher perspective. So, another thing is also just working with the darkness here. So, remember to bring it all back into place, darkness is not evil. There's a very big difference between the darkness and evil, right? So we can begin to see our darkness not from the state of like, oh, it's not supposed to be there. I'm supposed to just see it and get rid of it. Like, no, a lot of the times this is just a part of the wholeness within us. So, really beginning to wake up the darkness here. I put waking of the darkness, allowing it to actually arise and come through so that you can begin seeing yourself from a much more honest and truthful point of view. Okay, so there's parts of us, there's parts of the mind, the subconscious, the body that wants to keep certain things hidden so that we can be safe, so that we can, continue to live our lives in the way that we know how as a human being growing up in whatever situations, environments that we grew up with. But that doesn't necessarily mean that that's the right way, that that's the most aligned way for us to live. So, allowing ourselves to wake up those parts of us that have been dormant allows us to access more of who we are, more of our authenticity. So, really allowing ourselves to remember within these processes, whatever we're going to be moving through, that love is always present. We could see all of these things. And we're like, what about the good stuff? What about the good stuff? Like, no, this is the good stuff. You guys, every single month, this year, I have been pulling this same card. Okay, and you guys have seen this so many times. Creating heaven on earth, it's happening. It continues to happen. There isn't just this moment where things just stop just because one thing happened. You feel like it's the end of the world. You're going through your dark night of the soul again for like the millionth time. Like, that doesn't mean that this heaven on earth is not being created. That means it is being created. If there is movement, if there is a certain awareness of what you are experiencing, know that it's all happening. It's all happening for you, and it's happening with you, it's happening around you. So, and I want to really just acknowledge that as we are, seeing everything going on within and without, it's so important to remember the state of the places and the state of the land in which we live on. So this was another huge one, was this connection and this remembrance that the earth is a part of us. That yes, we need to ground. Yes, we need to allow that to be a massive forefront and tool for our alignment, for the realities that we want to create in our lives, and for others as well in our service, whatever is coming through to really be shared. Maybe you want to start a business, maybe you want to be more of service in your community. So remembering that that grounding is going to actually allow it to come through for you. And the things that we are seeing outside of us, the tragedies that are happening during this time is really an indication of what's going on within us still, what is still being suppressed. What is still being suppressed. And no, you don't see this all throughout the world, but you will be seeing it in certain places where there is still deep suppression, deep separation that is not being acknowledged on a scale of community. So, this is huge. And this is why the work that we're doing is so important for those to come. This is why our children, are really we're going to be able to pass this on to our children. We're going to be able to pass this on to the people that we connect with in our lives. So remembering that even if you're in a place where you feel like you are depleted, you don't have a lot of energy to do and be exactly what you want to be or what you envision yourself to be, that does not mean that you are not doing it. That does not mean that you are not embodying this love, okay, and this heaven on earth. So it's really important that we remember that, that we remember that this isn't an, how you feel in the moment isn't an indication of this heaven on earth reality. So keeping that in mind, I hope that all made sense so far. So much is kind of coming through, and it's very much a time of releasing what has been dense. Okay, and we've been doing this. We're already doing this, and it's a continuation of that energy that's coming through. If you really are feeling like, bruh, I need a change, I got two cards that came out for you. Clean it up, and take a nap. I love these cards, by the way. Clean it up, take a nap, allow yourself to replenish, allow yourself the space to actually create, have new energy around you. If you're holding on to old things, let it go. Let things move within your life. You do need to take that sense of action, and you being able to ground down is going to assist you in moving that through. There's so many moments where I've had just sitting and just not wanting to do the simplest things. It's not even that I didn't want to do it. It was more like, okay, I had the energy. I just didn't really have the will to do it. I didn't have the motivation to do it. I was like, it's just so much easier to be in this one place. And that's where we get to tap into that divine perception. When we start seeing ourselves doing that, we're like, okay, hold on. What is the reality that you want to create? Who are you again? And this is where we get to tune into stillness. And I say this so many times: when you find yourself in inaction or in too much action, in an excess of action to the point of burnout, right? Or you are inactive to the point of lethargy, fatigue, we get to stop in stillness. We get to return to the truth of who we are. We get to find ourselves in that stillness. And this is truth, because that stillness, the longer that you are in it, the more that you're going to see that those stories, the thoughts, everything that's running through the mind and what is going on with the body starts to just kind of, I don't want to use the word separate, but you begin to see it from a different perspective. You begin to notice that, like, oh, that's not me, right? That's just not me. So, really tuning into yourself in the stillness is a huge message here, because we are in this spiral of healing, and we're going to continue to meet these lessons until we allow ourselves to actually embody them. And a perspective that I want to share with you guys is that this is playful. Okay, allow it to be playful. Allow yourself to just be open and excited and so blessed that you have these opportunities to have certain conversations, to have certain friends, to go and clean your house, to go and do this opportunity to lift yourself up, this opportunity to actually say, no, I needed a break today. I'm taking the day off. Okay. So, like, we are so blessed to have different opportunities to actually make a change and to shift the way that we've been doing things, the way that we've been comfortable. So, seeing it as play, as joy, and remembering that this following of your joy is the following of your passion. Okay. Your purpose is here, it's present, it's inside of you. And it's just a matter of you really allowing yourself to open up to actually see it and hold it and do it and be it. Okay. So, noticing when part of you wants to stay comfortable outside of that point of expansion. Okay. We are liberating into this point of acceptance of the joys that we have that are, not necessarily controlled or manipulated by the right and wrong of societies, the right and wrong of the way that we've been living inside of our head and the way that others are living around us. All right. So this is a massive like stepping up into this remembrance of you, which is incredible, which is absolutely incredible. So just inviting in all aspects of yourself, you're heading into greater truth. There is this beautiful sense of grounding that we get to tune into this month. We have the solstice on June 21st. We have a lot of beautiful energy astrologically that is really being set up for us to allow this to be more playful, allow this to be more open for us, allow this to be a time of expansion for us. And we get to choose that. Yes, we get to choose that. And yes, we get to actually ground it down and begin to act in that way. Okay, we're seeing that action is needed. It's needed for your manifestations and for your dreams. And this is ultimately going to begin shaping the way in which you show up for yourself and for others and in your service. So, yes, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I believe that's all that I really have. Just remember that the magic is awakening the new. Okay, and what is magic for you? What does it feel like? What does magic really feel like? If this is what's awakening the new, if I'm sitting here doing this healing work from a place of I need to heal because the state of the world depends on it, that's not magic. That sounds a lot like force. It sounds a lot like obligation, right? Where is the intention there? So, what does magic feel like? And allow that to be the thing. Whatever that feels like, it could be exciting, it could be joy, it could be wonder, the unknown. Whatever that feels like, let that be a driving force. Let that be a reminder for you in your moments where you were trying to make decisions, trying to get yourself up, trying to allow yourself the time to rest, trying to really go up and do the, try. As soon as you're, trying, can you step back and begin to tune into yourself and begin to just remember, like, okay, outside of all this, like, who am I? Where am I at right now? Okay, we're living this beautiful experience as human beings. We get to allow it to be playful and fun, and we allow it to be sensual by experiencing the emotions that are arising for us. We allow things to move like waves. We allow ourselves to see our reflection within everything around us because we're a part of everything around us. And don't forget that we are a part of everything that is around us. So that is all I have for our reading. Please let me know if any of that resonated with you, if anything comes through from that. A lot of the time I just kind of channel these stuff through. So really let me know what resonated. Let me know what you took from this. Let me know what you are really tuning into. And I want to say happy, beautiful birthday to all of our June babies, sending you all so much. I'm so glad that that resonated. Yes, definitely. It's just a lot of massive reminders for us during this time. And also make sure you like, and if you're not subscribed, subscribe. Very important. The comments and the likes really do make a huge difference for allowing the work that I do and our community to really be shared to more people here on the platform. So just a reminder. I am now going to be moving into the chat and moving into, oh, I see 1111. Look at that, guys. Moving into our live readings. So, yeah, let's do this. I'm going to take a sip of water. Let's see. What number should we do, guys? What number should we do? Let's do 222. If you want a reading, a personal reading, I'm going to pull one card for anyone. And we have some time, but I like to limit it to about like five or six. So the first five or six, you just thought that amazing. Let's do 222 in the chat if you would like a personal reading. I hope you guys don't mind like the clearing of the throat. I don't want to like full on cough in your faces. Hi, Raymond. Hi, Amandine. Hi, Alice. Hi, Divine Light. Hello, you guys. Clean it up and take a nap is exactly for me. Yep. That's been me. That's been me for sure. I've got a pile of clothes that I am going to be folding after this and a kitchen to clean. And I'm like, okay, guys, okay, energy, like we got this. We just got to move things around, create some space. Hello, Anthony. Hi, Kima Therapy. So good to see you. Hi, Peter. Hi, hi, hi. Let's see. Amazing. Okay, awesome. I think we all put in our 222s. Let's do this. Let's do this. And then I always love to know whether or not things really resonate for you guys. I do want to mention that balance has been huge. I think without saying it in the reading, that was definitely something that was coming through. But yeah. See, totally understand. I've been having throat chakra clearing, two piles of clothes, spirit moves so divinely timed. Seriously. Seriously. It's so it's so funny. So funny. The more that like I've been allowing myself to be in stillness a lot more, even just like without music. For a lot of the time, especially with meditation, I was like, okay, I'm gonna turn on some music, turn on some nature sounds. But really just being in silence has been so healing for my nervous system. So healing for my nervous system. And I feel like it's this sense of being comfortable once again with the silence and with the noise. Being comfortable again with the noise, and that's definitely been like a massive practice for me as I've begun to see like reconnecting, especially with Mercury retrograde, like reconnecting with people from my past and really trying to like get myself together. There was a lot of noise and it just became really funny to sit in silence and to sit back and to like really just like eventually it just all turned into noise. It was a lot of stories and thoughts and trying to create emotions, and it just became noise. And I was like, oh, I was just laughing. I was just laughing. So, yeah, let's get into it. Okay. So, I'm going to start off with chemo. All right, chemotherapy. Let's see what we got for you. I have one extra deck today. Snaps fingers. Oh my gosh, I love you. I have one extra deck today. That we're going to pull from. So, let's see what messages do we have for you. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. I absolutely love the art of these cards. Regeneration. Look at that. I feel this, like when we have like chills or something, or if there's like light language, or like you see something resonates and you get chills. Like with this card, it's like not chills, it's like a deep knowing, and it like hits down in like the depths of your heart. Akianda ua sati te ki satuam. Arahiata kiana ua sarahiata kaya sikua shatu. Ambua sataya yatu u sakambu shutukwam. Shutukwam ba I satia rahiata ku shititi shu. Shurukuam ba I tatiana kya satana ua. Arahia satia takuam. Takua masiata. Tatia sukua sharahiana iatakuasa. So really take into account what it is that you actually need right now. Like what's going to really support you in this transition, in this regeneration. It's such a big word. Such a big word. What do you actually need? Taking the time to like sit and ask your body what it needs. Ask your inner child what they need. Ask yourself what you need. The love inside of you, the spirit within you. As you're growing into something, creating whatever it is that's coming up for you. And it's so simple, like every couple hours, just like ask yourself. That might be a lot, maybe like every day, but you never know. Just like really tuning in and seeing what you need, because something is just like so beautiful inside of you right now. Please let me know if this resonates. Please let me know like if you're feeling this. Like, give us some details. I'm so curious right now. Thank you so much, chemotherapy. All right. Beautiful. Okay, this same deck wants to be used again for Divine Light. And thanks. These are really pretty. These are actually, I'll show you this deck. Wisdom of the Oracle. A classic. A classic. Okay, let's see what messages we have for Divine Light. Okay. Observer. Like cute fox. Oh my gosh. Observer. Masoro kuasa. Hianau. 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 Really what I'm getting here is like this divine play behind everything that's going on in your life right now. And it's like there's so much alignment here that's like really happening around you. I don't know if you can notice it or not, or maybe it feels the complete opposite, but there's a lot of alignment here that is happening around you, and you really get to be that place of the observer and just notice all the magic around you. And maybe this is medicine for you. Maybe this is a medicine for you. So really tune into that. Into this space of like, how can that be a safe space for you to be more of the observer during this time, to be more of that like grateful magical being. I can't even really find the words, but I think you can feel this energy right now. Yeah, I've been feeling that tune for a while now. Oh my gosh, how beautiful. Yeah, Akiata sotua sharahiana ia kayatua. It's really gentle. It's very, very gentle. So be gentle with yourself. And the numbers are really popping out to me. Let me know if they pop out for you. 49. It could just be the 9 or the 4, but those are really, really big as well. Yeah. I like just sitting in this energy for a little bit. It's really, really nice. So thank you so much, Divine Light. Yes, yes, yes. All right, let me tune in with the chat. Let's see. Thank you for your love and light. Thank you for being here. Love you all so much. You have no idea. Yes, that all resonates as I continue to tune in. I'm taking deeper breaths just from that reading. Yeah, breathing more life into myself. Mahalo and aloha. Oh, aloha. Thank you so much. Okay. And yeah, Divine Light makes a really good point, with all of these live readings. Honestly, there's so much, especially since, like, there's 14 of us here right now, 15. I mean, it changes every now and then, but we're here and we're all listening to the same messages at the same time. So just really tuning into, like, the beauty and the magic of that. Really holding on to that because there is so much, there's so much treasure there in our reflections and in whatever is gonna come through for every single person. It may not just be for them, you know? So, really beautiful, and you are so welcome. All right, who do we have next? We have Alice next. Good to see you, my love. All right, let's see. Alice, what do we have for you today? Hmm. Okay, give me one. There we go. Give me one. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. Enchanting gifts. Look at this. How interesting. Enchanting gifts for Alice. Dakia sata uarahia dakia satuam. Uarahia dakia satua arahiana kaya sakua. I kaya kua maua saya daya ya uai. Ia ia ua sai nai. And they're telling me to get the book, so I'm gonna grab the book and see what the main messages are for number 27 here. Let's see what's going on. The law of giving and receiving, currency trade-offs, weighing cost, determining value. So there's a lot of energy being moved here. Okay. And it's really, really up to you whether or not you're going to open yourself up to it by allowing yourself to really tune into, like, okay, do I feel comfortable giving this? Do I feel comfortable receiving this? Can I receive more? Right? Can I give more? Am I in a place to do that? What is holding me back from actually claiming this level of abundance, this level of love, whatever it is that you're calling into your life? Like, this is such, like, a divine space to begin, like, really playing around with that productive energy of being able to actually give and receive what it is that you're calling in, whatever that may be. So Alice, let me know if this resonates with you. I would love, love, love to know, especially if you're working towards anything. Like, this is really, such a beautiful divine reminder that, like, okay, this energy is happening for you. It's inside of you right now. Are you ready to tap into it even more? Because you deserve it. Duh. You deserve it. Okay. So yes, let me know, Alice, if that resonates. This is such a cute card. Wow. So cool. So cool. So cool. So cool. Hi, Elizabeth. Hi, Stellar. Amazing. Similar to mermaid energy. Dude, I feel like a mermaid today. It's just the vibe. Okay. Who do we have next? Anthony. All right, let's get Anthony in here. Seeing angel numbers left and right, y'all. Hope you're seeing them as well. Constant reminder. All right, let's see. What do we have for Anthony? Nasieta kua sarehia nakiata uata. Higher power. Number 4. Nakiata ku satua mahia takiata ua sarehiam. Can you surrender a little bit more to the Holy Spirit inside of you, the higher power inside of you? Can you surrender a little bit more to that unknown space, to your subconscious, to your mind, to your identity, your person, your human. Nakia satua sharehia naka ua sharehiam bokua satayeko. What's really interesting here, I don't know if you notice it, but there's a key right there. There's a key right there, almost like tapping into that third eye point. Crown is just completely open. Nasiatakua. It's almost like your higher self here wants to come in, wants to be more embodied. So what steps, what little baby steps can you take to get there? To really just begin experiencing it. And the word that's really coming through is surrender. So how can you practice a little bit more surrender in your life? A little bit more to the beautiful higher power within you. Makia Sakwam. Anthony, let me know how this feels. Let me know. This so resonates as I am the logical provider of others. Yeah, yeah. I feel that. Yeah, surrender a little bit more and know that like there's so much medicine and beauty inside of our hearts, inside of like this higher power energy that lives inside of us that like can't really be explained. That can't really be like logically explained. So it makes sense that like a part of us is like but but how can I? And it's like, no, you being able to surrender and trust that even more is going to allow you and just your energy to be something that you can provide for other people. Is your just presence, it's you're just so much more than that. You're so much more than that. So much. I am the backbone that supports others, but I will surrender more to the creator. Yeah, allow yourself to really be held. You got this. Okay, you got this. You are so much more. You are so much more. And you are so, so deeply just honored for all that you are. And know that you are honored for just being you. And that you can naturally do those things without, putting a hindrance on yourself or oh no, I can't really find the words right now. I'll be honest. But just know you're so much more. Your presence is so powerful. I'm so excited for you to really tune into that and see what that feels like and see how that's received by the people around you. It's going to be such like an opening. Amazing. All right. So let's see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Stellar, if you want to put 222 in the chat, I'll have you go last. Perfect. Amandine. I hope I'm saying that right. Let's see what we have for you. Let's get some water. Yay. Amazing. So much love to you, Anthony. You move through with ease and grace. Yes. And so it is. All right. Then we have next. Mandine, let's do this. Let's do this. All right. So what is the overall energy guidance needed for Mandine? I'm going to shuffle one more time. I want to be sure that was it. Deep knowing. Gosh, so many 4s today, guys. So many 4s. I did. Okay, yay. Yay, I'm so glad. Look at that owl. You got this cute little, I think it's the moon. Could be anything. Nasiatakom. Akayan takiataku. Sakaya rekian nakiataku. Takuamba ya satiara hialkaya taku ua aya sakuam. Arahiamaku ua sakaya takiango u. Akia takuamba ya sakia takum mjukua. So what's really interesting here, as I was channeling that through, on the back of these cards, it says ask and know. Like those are the little words that are around the spiral here. And the message that was really coming through was ask yourself. You already know. You already know. So if there's any sort of confusion that comes up, lack of clarity, this is your opportunity to just drop into yourself. That sits behind it all. Your soul, the Holy Spirit inside of you. Okay. So really just knowing that like you can be humming, you could be singing, and. Okay. So let me know if this resonates for sure. There is like something that is also popping out is that they have their eyes closed. Like I don't even really see the eyes of the owl too much. So really, really tuning into that. Um, yeah. So really allowing yourself to really tune in to you. Akiana ua pakia taku sukwa sharehia takia. Simple as that. Simple as that. Tune into yourself, ask yourself, you already know. And if there's any like uncertainty there, let it go for a little bit. Allow yourself to just be like, okay, the answers will come. I already know. I'm already on the right path. There's no way I can get off path. Okay. So Amandine, let me know what's up. Let me know if this resonates with you. Please, please, please let me know what stands out. I would love, love, love to hear. Amazing. Oh, I love it. I love owls. Maybe tuning into seeing like medicine of the owl as well. And really, since in June, we have some powerful placements with the moon. So if you are at all interested in doing any like moon ceremonies or circles or anything like that, maybe something to tune into, even just for yourself, just really following the cycles of the moon for sure. Thank you. That's one of my struggles, to allow myself to listen to myself. Yeah, it's inside of you. It's like the best person that you could listen to right now, is you. That is where we just tap into and tune into exactly everything that we desire in our lives. We're so taught to go outside of ourselves and, see everyone else's point of view, the right and the wrong, the textbook. And it's not it. That's not truth. Truth isn't a right and a wrong. It's not something that we can necessarily always explain either. Because we have so many perceptions of what truth actually is. So as soon as we speak truth out loud, it's like, okay, that's your truth. Is that the truth? But it's yours. Yeah. Great readings with fragments of truth in all the readings for all of us. Yeah, I'm so glad. This is definitely like something that I do within my group containers, is just like just channeling for people in that moment, and it just like it assists all of us, which is why I love these community lives and the calls that we have and everything. It's awesome. Manning says, I always tend to give more credit and power to other people's word, and that gave me a huge feeling of fragility for a long time. Yeah. It feels, it's not you. It's not you. What other people are, it's not you. It's so easy to do that, especially with people we care about. I know that I did that personally, like with my past partner and best friend. Like I put him above myself. I was like, okay, I'm safe here. I don't have to make the decisions, but very fragile place to be. So really standing in and creating a foundation for yourself, that grounded space, is going to be you learning to listen to yourself and learning to like gain that trust with yourself, to be like, okay, yeah, like I'm worthy of my word, of living it and being it. So thank you so much for bringing that up. So much love to you. Excited for you. Yeah. Okay. The owl. Owls are often observers and hunters. Observe your surroundings and it can provide insight. All beautiful messages. Yes. Remember reflection. Oh, I love that. Thank you for bringing that through. Beautiful. All right. Who do we have next? Let me look. Raymond, it's your turn. Okay. And then we have 3 more. Mm. Okay. To the sea. To the sea. I noticed like a lot of these cards have faces in it in like really interesting places. To the sea. Ndasia rahiata ko sakia nakia takia satu shukwam. Arahiana kiata sua, arahiana hanahua, yana kiama o shuku, suku tapuam. Arahiambo ua sarahiata kiatakum ua sharahiam. Arahikia kia kiango soko a sharahianda na ya ua shakira kira kia satu ua satiara kiambo. Your North Star is coming up very strongly. Are you following your North Star? And if you are ready, now is the time. Now is the time for you to really drop in and begin taking sail towards your North Star. And that takes grounding, that takes action, that takes riding the waves, that takes trust and surrender, and that takes just you being you, authentic to yourself. To the sea, this is really beautiful. I actually want to see what comes through. The number 7. Being in flow, returning to source. Oof. I love that because water is the source. Water is life. Okay, returning to you is returning to you, the depths of who you are, being anchored in the depths of who you are, recognizing how pieces fit together, a natural pattern of events. Yes. Yes, following that North Star is just this natural pattern of events, this natural flow of events. So beautiful. Raymond, let me know if this resonates with you. I would love, love, love to know. Would love to know. See where you're at. And see what comes up just looking at this. I feel like I want to hold this up so that you can really take in like what's coming through for you personally, you know? A little bit more personally. Let me know. Amazing. Amazing. Good, good, good. Awesome. So Divine Light says a lot of the messages revolve around freeing ourselves from the routine that doesn't serve us. As June, baby. That is June. Thank you so much for putting that into words. Yeah, totally. We literally are liberating ourselves from this old person. This is why, like, the first 2 words, like, I was like, okay, listening in. Sources like softness, sacrifice. I'm like, sacrifice? What the? Explain. And it was like, no, the old you. You need to be the one to do it for the sake of where you are heading and for the true you, yourself. Okay. Thank you so much. Bless you. Bless you. And Dad's sneezing. All right. So let's see. We have next is Regina. Hi, love. I hope you're still here. Regina, love. Let's see what is going on for you in June. Any messages and guidance. Chaos and conflict. Ooh, master number 33. Look at this. Powerful. Inkian ko sakwa shadiara hiatakuam. Asiata kia satiata ko ua sharahiata kiara kuam bo ua sarahiata kanda ua. Arahianta ku ua shukuam ya ua. Ahiatakian, Ahiatakiana, Uasatiara, Hiataku, Ayasatiara, Hiataku, Shutuara, Hiatakiam, Arahiatakua, Sadiara, Hiatakua, Shutuam, Arahiatakian, Nakiasako, Arahianakua. So I'm almost like imagining that like you're in the center of this like spiral, right? You're in the center of this spiral and you're just still. You are. You just simply are. Like, how magical is that? And with the chaos and conflict, where are you creating this in yourself? Where is there conflict inside of yourself? Where is there a sense of, I don't have a grasp of this? Where is there a sense of resistance, of pushing something away? Because the more that we resist, the more that we push things away, the stronger that they're going to arise. So if there's any point of uncertainty within you, like this has been the message the whole time, to really tune into you, to really tune into you, and to remember that you are not all of those things that are surrounding you, that you really are the rose amongst the thorns here. Okay. And I do want to check out this one as well, because I just love this book, you guys. It's just the vibe today. But let me know what's coming up for you, love. Disarray, being at cross purposes with another, the tension of opposites, the value of chaos before order. Yeah, and this is like actually really, really big. I envisioned a tornado like being centered within, but in that piece, yeah, totally, Anthony. Feeling it. Yeah, so this is really interesting because the feminine, a lot of the times, like it was seen as chaos as well. So just noticing where we can begin to tune in a little bit more balance during this. I was actually looking back at this card, the Angel of Balance, which actually came in reverse for the collective in the month of June. So this is a beautiful place to begin tuning into like, okay, where have I been like giving in to that? Where have I been like not fully in my power within that? Where can I begin to recognize what's falling away, recognize the beauty that is behind the like that the resistance is guarding, basically. Okay. So you truly, truly are in a beautiful spot right now of really, really tuning into you and recognizing that this truly is all purpose, but noticing where you're pouring your energy, where you're focusing your energy. Okay. Really, really be mindful there. Thank you. Yes, a lot with family, loved ones. I've been worried, trying to stay in serenity. Yeah. Sending you so much love, Regina, with your family. And the worry, it's like a lot of the times we tie worry to love, you know? Worry is so deeply tied to love, but um the greatest thing that we can do is to be and to move through whatever we're feeling. And if you're trying, you know, to stay in a place, now's the chance not to try. Maybe that's a little contradictory, but that's kind of what's coming through is like maybe don't try so hard, so that you can allow yourself the actual peace, if that makes sense. Yeah, you got it. You got it. Love you so much. All is well. All truly is well. Okay. You're so strong. You were literally built for this. Literally built for this. And your family is so lucky to have you. So blessed. So blessed to have you. Water time. Okay. Peter, let's get you your reading. Let's see what we have. So I washed my hair and you can see it's all wet. I was like, why is it so cold back there in my jacket? Because my hair's been dripping. You are so welcome, love. All right, let's see what we have for Peter. What is crack-a-lackin'? What is coming up for this next month for Peter? Any guidance? Thank you. Come to the edge. Asiara kiana o sakayara hiato. Sadiera kiataku shuriera kuamba ia satiera hiana. Areya hiana kia satua shurihiata kua iera kia satua. This is actually very much that resistance. Like, can you lean in a little bit more? Can you actually look over and see, okay, what's there beyond my comfort zone? Ashira hieta kua, sara hieta kua, ra hieta kia. This could be like a person you don't usually hang around, or it could be a situation or an opportunity. I don't know. You let me know, but there's something that like spirit is like, okay, can you just look a little bit deeper? Can you actually, like, see beyond the stories that you've been telling yourself, maybe consciously or subconsciously? Asiera kieta kua sharihiana kua sariera kieta. Erihieta kia satua sharihieta kua. Heard a weird sound. Interesting. Arahieta kua mbogua sarihi arakieta kua sarihieta kumbu shutu arahieta kia san. Arahieta kiana kua sarihian. And recognizing that you're safe. That you're safe. This is all a part of the divine play. Come to the edge. Ooh, that's so exciting. Spirit's like, I got you. Check it out. See what's in store. Okay, here's a little peek. Resonate spiritual objectives. Gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, totally. Look at the edge. Like, what could this turn into? What does it actually feel like? So exciting. So excited for you. Amazing, Peter. Yeah, I'm so glad. Okay. So we have Stellar next. Let's go. That was fast. Okay. Can you give me one? I'm going to reshuffle. A lot's coming out, love. A lot's coming out, so I'm just going to let it come out. And I know that you were saying earlier, Rainbow appeared in the sky right after he said to put 222 in the chat. So magical. Oh, blessed Rainbow. For Stellar. There we go. Oh, these are so cute. There's the rainbow. Of course. This says milk and honey. Yes, sarahiana ko arakiata kia sadi arahiana ko arahia la kiata kia. Like, it is safe for you to be in spaces that make you feel so good. Can you feel even better? Can you drop and surrender even more to the safety of the beauty and the joy that you experience in your life? Like, this is a massive the word initiation's coming through to actually allow yourself to be more surrendered to the sensuality of yourself, your sensual experience, your embodied nature. So really, like, getting in tune with, like, okay, if I'm feeling really good, can I let myself drop into that? Can you give yourself more permission to feel that? And it's like it's almost like the initiation is almost like a little challenge to be like, okay, we're gonna put you in situations where you may be experiencing this and things may seem like, oh, it's too good to be true. And it's like, no, it's you. It's actually you. The owl came up again. We have these polar bears, a lot of fours, you guys. 4 is a big number today. Higher power. So really, 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 really drop into this. I'm excited to see what resonates with you from this, because this is really exciting to really just get like this massive opening to be like, okay, can you like allow it to be so good that it's slow? And this is like a post I was going to make, you guys, where love is in no rush. Like, we can take it slow and we can allow ourselves to be there longer. And this is what makes life so juicy, so good, is that fact that, like, we don't need to rush pleasure. We don't need to rush our dreams. We don't need to rush joy or any of this. We allow it to be where it is and we get to sit in it and let it move like honey. Okay. So, Stellar, let me know if this resonates. I love that we're seeing the rainbow again. There's a lot of messages that were coming through. I want to check something really quick. Yeah, and also receiving is huge when it comes to this as well. Being actually comfortable to receive, which is that message again. Being that comfortable to let in help, let other people like really be in spaces with you in what you love to do, and to just like let them in, let in teachers and guides and yeah, just friends and community to like be there with you and to experience the magic with you and to assist you in being able to receive more, because a lot of the time the practice of being a human being is receiving, and we do that with other people a lot of the time and a lot with ourselves. I've been feeling this, can I surrender or not? And this is the answer, I can. Yes, always. Always. Yes, you can. It's so magical. Thank you so much, Stellar. Okay, you guys, it has been an hour. What time is it? Let's see. I know that we had a couple of you that put in 222. So I want to honor that. So I will take Kirsten, also hi love, and Elizabeth, and then we will close today. Once again, thank you guys so much for being here. If you haven't already liked the video, please like it. And then when it comes out, when the live is over, feel free to just put in the comments what it is that you are choosing for June. I would love, love, love that. As a reminder that comments and likes are actually really hugely, massively important when it comes to YouTube. So it really supports me, it supports others in receiving the messages that they're meant to receive. Okay, let's see. You're so welcome, love. So Kirsten, let's see what we got for you. Ooh. Oh my gosh, this is my favorite. Blessed. Blessed. 224. Again. Something important is going on with 4. Nakia sarihua sarihiana ko ushutumba. Mai. Mai. Remember this, sis, that you are blessed, that you have support, that you can tap into it, that you can feel it, that you can hold it. Don't let everything outside of you determine that level of blessed that you are, that level of magic and support that you are. So just a deep reminder that there is such deep power in you being your biggest cheerleader. You being your deepest partner, your deepest love. Okay. So let me know if this resonates with you, Kirsten. I would love to know. Would love to know. Asianakia. Asianakia toa sharakia nakoa, you divine being. I see it koa sanikoa. Amazing. Yes, girl, I have tears in my eyes. Oh, I love you so much. Okay, we got one more, and then I gotta hop off. So we'll do Elizabeth. You're so welcome. You're so, so welcome. I'm excited for you. I'm excited for you. Yeah, don't forget that. Don't forget that. It can be so easy. Like, I feel like even just being on social media and doing the work that we do, um, it's so easy to forget that, like, we have so much on our side. We have so much support on our side. So much. And it takes that disconnection from that and that reconnection with ourselves, to really recognize that and to know that, like, no matter what, even if we don't have these things anymore outside of us, these points of serving, or even just like just anything. If we don't have anything, are we still going to be okay? Yes, because we're our deepest love. Okay. So, Elizabeth, let's get you your guidance and some messages for you. Let's see what we have. We got another zebra. A change in the wind. A shift of energy. Nakayatia sarahuam. Asia nakiana yana kusam. Nasiara hiataku sarihia nakiam. Arihia satua nahiatakum uashutua makiatan. Don't fear the change in the wind. Don't fear the shifting of energy. Whether that be like making a decision to leave something or move in a different direction, or maybe you have a different intention or message than you previously intended. So like just recognizing that, like, it's okay to change your mind. It's okay to go with the flow. It's okay to, begin allowing more energy to be poured, and a lot of the time we need a little shift of change for that to happen. So not fearing it. Tune into yourself to know whether or not it's for you, obviously, but this is obviously saying, like, this is like a direction, a shift in focus. Okay? So really recognizing, where are you experiencing that shift in focus? Where are you really allowing yourself to drop in even more to, like, what is even truer than the truth that came to you, that now may be, connected a little bit more to identity. So shifting direction is not a bad thing. It's going to be good. Um it feels positive. It feels like a lesson is here for you, within whatever is moving through. So, Elizabeth, please let us know what's up. Let me know if this resonates. But it does feel positive, but it also does feel like a lesson for you that, is going to be really powerful. It's like really going to make you feel really powerful, in a sense. So, yeah, resonate a lot. Thank you. You're so welcome. Yay. Okay, amazing. Amazing. Ashirakiatakuasa. Awesome. You guys, I could do this freaking all day. um, yeah. Let's take one deep breath in together. Breathing in through our nose and blowing it out the mouth. Thank you guys so much for showing up, for being here. I really, really appreciate it. I love doing these lives. I love, checking in with the energies and just really, dropping in. You can listen to you all day. Dude, I could do this all day. It's so fun. I absolutely love it. And um it's just like a constant reminder to each other, like, we're literally all doing it. Like, we're doing the work. We're out here, doing the work. Like, let me know where you're at in the world, like, on the grid. Let's really see, like, how massive of a span that we actually have and that we're connected to right now. All of these messages that we're receiving from spirit, from source, like, amazing. We got Germany. Like, there's so many of us out here. I'm in California. Like, really tune in, tap in, like, where are you coming from? Where are you really lighting up the grid at this time? This is huge. This is absolutely huge, especially in our mission to really create this heaven on earth to really assist humanity in the movement that we're going through at this time. And that takes so much of like courage within ourselves to drop even deeper into this power that like everyone says is not powerful enough. And it's like, bruh, it is. It really is. Uh-huh. So Norway, Hawaii, Canada, Alberta, Netherlands, amazing. Anthony says, after a week of powerful planetary shifts, I'm glad I am here. From London, love, 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 amazing. Yeah, we've had a lot of movement, so don't be so hard on yourself. Um, Miami, let's go. It's so good to see you, sis. Yeah, don't be so hard on yourself. It's all good. Clean up, do the basic things. Do the basic things. Take care of your needs. Really tune into you even more. And remember that like there's going to be so many I'm going to do a video on this, but there's going to be because of the beauty that we're bringing in here, the love that we're bringing in here, the purity that we are actually pouring out through our human beings at this time, as we continue to further integrate who we are into our authenticity even more, there will be pushback naturally because this more, other agenda, I'll say, that is not for this purity and this love, that it is us, that is not for humanity's best and highest good, is going to push back because we're literally going against their agenda. So just like remember, even if you're feeling pushback, you're receiving that from other people. That doesn't mean that what you're doing is wrong. So this is why it's so important to really tune into ourselves and to be in spaces where we are on the same page to really lift each other up. So if you are interested in joining our circle um, on the 3rd, okay, it's at 9 o'clock PT Pacific time, 9 a.m. And just to join us and really show up and go through some actual practices, then please join us. I would love, love, love to see you guys. And it's also a part of the Soul Circle community membership. So if you'd like to tune into that, I'm going to be adding more like workshop and spaces to do stuff like this more often during the month to really just support us, and any free guides, any meditations, any yoga classes, I'm going to add on there too. So if you guys are interested in being in that space, I would love to have you in that space. Would love to see it grow and would love to connect more and to see like, okay, what else is going to assist us? What do we need during this time? And to really just allow it to be something that is grown from all of us and not just me, because it's not about me. It's about us really coming together in the way that is most alignment. So yeah, I love you guys too. I love all of your energies. I'm sending you so many blessings, so much love for everything that you're moving through during this time, everything you're tuning into. If you're interested in working with me at any point, I do past life regressions, I do light language, I do all sorts of stuff. But right now, I'm really passionate about holding group containers where we can really begin to learn from each other and reflect with one another. So please check out everything that's in the description box below. Send a lot of love in the comments. Make sure you like the video, and I will see you guys in another video. Thank you for being here. I love you all so much. Mwah. I'll see you later, y'all. Goodbye and happy June.